So to make sure that everything works well, right here we're just going to create the application, and cancel right here will just be basically an update. Alright, so we're just going to go and copy our previous update method. So this is a sample method of update method that we had before. I like to copy things because I'm lazy, so I'm just going to copy it and delete every other thing except like maybe one or two. Alright, so first of all we need user ID, we need the post ID, post underscore ID, and the post ID is inside being passed as a parameter, and the parameter is the post ID, of course. So we just do something like this, post ID. So that's the parameter that is being passed. And since we are creating, what else do we need? I think basically we should just take a peep at this. We have user ID, we have post ID, then status. The status is yes. Okay, the status here, we're trying to make sure that the status is like you can applied, you understand. Then another status will be cancelled, another status will be invited, you understand. Okay, so let's quickly jot down the three status we want to have applied. I'm just gonna do this and this. So we have applied, cancelled, and then what is the third one? Invited. Alright, so that is the status of the three kinds of status we need. Three kinds of status. Alright, or whatever you want to call yours. So we're just going to add that too. So I'm just going to say that the status is applied. Alright, cool. And then this takes the user ID and problem is solved. So, but it's not post, it's actually post application. Remember that we have post application model. Post application model. So what we're going to do is to actually import that model at the top of this file. The way we imported state, we just duplicate the line and say post application. If we don't import it, we'll have errors trying to use it. So we're in the apply. So basically this creates the application. What we're going to do is to redirect to the page that just brought us. So we're going to redirect to this guy. So we'll just go and copy, or we just either we redirect or we just render the view. I think we should just render the view, or we redirect. Redirecting makes more sense. Alright, with redirect router this. Okay, cool. Well. There we are in our app apply. So I'll basically choose this. So if this has been done, you redirect return response post tweak, and what we'll do is to put this at the top of this place. So if there is this apply should have the post ID, so we're expecting post ID as an argument, not an ID. So once we confirm, once this method opens, it should just take whatever is here and generate the post, create the tags for us, and wait, what are we doing? We should simply redirect. Okay, oh, sorry for that. We should just redirect. I think that's the best. So after creating, we should just redirect. The post view should do that. So post view, and then we're going to add the rest of the things that we're good with. We're just going to say that the ID is equal to the post ID that was just created. The post ID that was just created. So this sorts our problem. Then we need to display a flash message for this person. I'm just gonna delete this, and we actually don't need this. We don't need all this. Alright, just to clean up the method. but it's supposed to display a success message. So let's look for a sample success message at flash success. Oh, cool. So with this, we can just go and say, cool, your application submitted successfully. Application submitted successfully. Submitted successfully. So we're going to tell the person to actually wait for a response. The employer will get back to you. Cool. Alright, so this is it. So the next thing we're going to do is do the same thing here. We're just going to application cancelled successfully. In the case that the person wants to cancel it, and we don't need all these other ones. Cool. So we're going to do the update. We will go back and look for an update. In the edit, we're supposed to see an update. Cool. So this particular method updates a database. So we'll basically go, we'll steal it, and we'll paste here. And we're basically looking for a certain post with the ID of post ID. And we're going to set the status to cancelled. That's all we need to do. We're going to set the status, just the status to cancelled. And this is all we need to do. This covers everything. Alright, so from here we can now start running through other things to make it look really great. Success, application cancelled, and then we're direct to the post view. This solves our problem for the application, so we're going to have to test it from here. Or in the next video, we'll test what we have done already. But before then, let us quickly make sure that the post model is actually cleaned up. So if we go to our post model, inside model app models, we will see that it's still a book. So we're looking for app post application, and the post application should of course contain the post ID as fillable, user ID as fillable, and what else? Status as fillable. And every post belongs to a user. Every this belongs to a user, and also belongs to a post. So post, and so it is clean right here. So the other thing we can do next further down the tutorial is to clean up the controller and then the view. For now, this sorts out our problem for this video. In the next video, we will make sure that we list, once you apply, we should list the application and make sure that once you apply, the button changes. Alright, so see you in the next video.